Zinedine Zidane is back at the helm, and Real Madrid are firing on all cylinders. From a 14-match unbeaten streak to dominating La Liga and the Champions League, how is Zidane turning this squad into a tactical powerhouse once again? Today, we break down the tactics, the key players, and the masterful strategies behind Real Madrid's resurgence. After a slow start to the season, Zinedine Zidane's Real Madrid have found their rhythm, currently riding a 14-match unbeaten streak that has propelled them to the top of La Liga and into the UEFA Champions League semi-finals. Zidane may not have the same squad that delivered the historic UCL Three-Peat between 2016 and 2018. Yet his ability to extract peak performance from his players remains undeniable. Following a decisive 2-1 victory over Barcelona in El Clasico and the team's confirmation in the Champions League semis, Real Madrid are once again poised as strong contenders in both domestic and European competitions. In this tactical masterclass, we delve into the strategies Zidane has implemented throughout the 2020-21 season. By analyzing his formations, pressing patterns, and player roles, we uncover how his approach reflects a deep understanding of football dynamics while continuing to shape Real Madrid's remarkable history. Zidane's tactical ingenuity demonstrates why he remains one of the game's most respected managers, blending experience with adaptability to maintain Real Madrid's dominance on the world stage. Sergio Ramos and Rafael Varane appear to be past their peak compared to previous seasons, prompting Zinedine Zidane to place his trust in the experienced Spanish international Nacho Fernandez and the younger Brazilian Eder Militao whenever his first-choice defenders are unavailable. Meanwhile, Lucas Vazquez and Ferland Mendy have excelled as fullbacks this season, with Daniel Carvajal still recovering from a long-term injury. Vazquez, in particular, has thrived in a Jesus Navas-style role on the right flank, significantly contributing to Madrid's attack. The 29-year-old has provided 5 assists this season and creates nearly 2 chances per game, second only to Toni Kroos in chance creation for the team. Thibaut Courtois has also maintained solid form in goal, featuring in every La Liga and UEFA Champions League match so far this campaign. In attack, Real Madrid may not boast the same firepower as the Cristiano Ronaldo and Gareth Bale era, but they continue to rely on the enduring quality of Karim Benzema. The French striker has scored 19 goals and provided 6 assists in 26 La Liga matches this season, adding 5 goals in 8 Champions League appearances. Vinicius Jr. has also displayed moments of brilliance, particularly in recent months. The 20-year-old Brazilian has contributed 6 goals and 4 assists across both La Liga and Champions League matches, signaling his growing importance for the team's future. Marco Asensio has established himself as the first-choice right winger, contributing 6 goals in combined domestic and European play this season. With these players effectively integrated into his system, Zidane has orchestrated a tactical masterclass that has propelled Real Madrid toward renewed domestic and European success. The following analysis delves deeper into how Zidane's strategies have translated individual talent into cohesive team performance. Build-up play. Real Madrid remain a possession-oriented team, favoring a patient approach as they play out from the back. Only Sevilla and Barcelona have recorded higher possession statistics in La Liga this season, highlighting Los Blancos' emphasis on control. The team employs multiple methods to progress from the defensive third, with Sergio Ramos often serving as the key outlet when on the pitch. Thibaut Courtois frequently initiates play through Ramos, while Toni Kroos and Luka Modric orchestrate the tempo, drawing an opponent's attention and creating space for Real Madrid's build-up. When Nacho Fernandez and Eder Militao feature, the team relies less on central defenders and more on fullbacks and midfielders to initiate play. Lucas Vazquez is particularly instrumental in advancing the ball, frequently playing vertical passes into central midfield before surging forward. Among the midfield trio, Toni Kroos functions as the regista, often occupying positions similar to a left back when Ferland Mendy has the ball, linking with Ramos to circulate possession and find the optimal attacking option. Despite their possession-heavy style, Real Madrid also utilize long passes effectively. Ramos, Kroos, Casemiro, and Modric are all comfortable distributing from deep, providing variety and breaking opponent pressure when needed. Kroos, in particular, has completed 88% of his long passes in La Liga this season, with Ramos and Modric close behind at 80% each. This dual capability allows Real Madrid to dominate in tight spaces while also stretching defenses with incisive, long-range passes to the front three, demonstrating Zidane's tactical flexibility and mastery. Use of wide areas and crossing patterns. Real Madrid also place significant emphasis on utilizing wide areas in their build-up play. Higher up the pitch, crosses from players like Lucas Vázquez, Toni Kroos, and Marco Asensio are key to creating scoring opportunities. Ferland Mendy is less likely to deliver crosses regularly, but he contributes in occasional 1v1 situations when in possession. Kroos often delivers crosses from the left or switches play to the right, where Vázquez and Asensio look to deliver dangerous balls into the box. Switching the play from right to left through Vázquez, Casemiro, and Modric is another hallmark of Zidane's tactics. These switches allow Mendy to operate higher up the pitch, creating 2v1 situations against the opposition fullback. This approach was particularly effective in the two-leg clash against Liverpool, most notably during Real Madrid's 3-1 home victory, where precise switches and wide play consistently disrupted the opposition's defensive shape. Mendy frequently inverts into central areas, occupying positions typically associated with Casemiro, while Vázquez maintains width on the right to stretch the field. This positioning directly influences the attacking roles of Marco Asensio and Vinicius Jr. Asensio often drifts inside to pick up possession and link play, whereas Vinicius maintains a high and wide position, continuously stretching opposition fullbacks and creating space for teammates. This dynamic utilization of wide areas and tactical flexibility underscores Zidane's mastery in balancing structure with attacking creativity. Karim Benzema as a false nine. As part of Zidane's sophisticated build-up strategy, Karim Benzema frequently operates as a false nine. He often drops deep to collect the ball, particularly on the left side where Toni Kroos vacates space to adopt a deeper position. While Benzema remains a lethal goalscorer, capable of serving as a target man, a poacher in the box, and a heroic figure for Los Blancos, his intelligence off the ball and technical proficiency in possession are often underrated, reflecting his evolution under Zidane's guidance. This positional fluidity, however, can occasionally pose challenges. Marco Asensio lacks a lead off the ball speed, and Vinicius Jr. is still developing the experience to optimally support Benzema's movements. Neither Vinicius, Asensio, nor Rodrigo are prolific headers of the ball, which means crosses from Lucas Vázquez on the right can be neutralized if the opposition anticipates Benzema's movement. Real Madrid do retain alternative threats from set pieces, with Toni Kroos among the best deliverers, but players like Casemiro and Sergio Ramos are often unable to reach crosses in open play unless in the final moments of a match. Despite these nuances, Benzema's role as a false nine is a key component of Zidane's tactical masterclass, allowing Real Madrid to blend fluid attacking movement with positional intelligence, maintaining their dominance in both La Liga and the UEFA Champions League. The role of wingers and offensive dependencies. In Zidane's system, the primary role of the wingers is to create opportunities for Karim Benzema or to facilitate possession for teammates with greater technical influence. As a result, players like Vinicius Jr. and Marco Asensio frequently recycle the ball back to Toni Kroos and Luka Modric rather than taking on defenders or seeking shots themselves. Benzema contributes to 3.9 of Real Madrid's 14.2 shots per game, while Vinicius and Asensio average just 1 shot per match. This is reflected in their goal tallies, with the wingers registering only 3 and 4 goals respectively. Even when adjusting for minutes played, the disparity remains. Benzema's shots per 90 minutes rise to 4.0, whereas Vinicius and Asensio hover around just 1.7. For a team competing for La Liga and the UEFA Champions League, this heavy reliance on Benzema presents a potential limitation, emphasizing the pivotal role of the French striker in both build-up and goal production. Defensive shape. Defensively, Real Madrid primarily operate in a 4-5-1 structure, which has evolved over the course of the season. Early on, the team left excessive space in central areas, but recent tactical adjustments have improved compactness, transition defense, and the ability to force opponents into wide channels. A key adaptation has been the occasional shift into an unorthodox 4-4-2 shape out of possession. In this formation, either Kroos or Modric joins Benzema to form the first line of pressure, while the wingers tuck in to track opposition fullbacks. Although it may appear unusual to advance midfielders like Kroos or Modric in defensive transitions, the 4-4-2 structure provides two solid banks of four, reducing the space between lines and supporting a lone striker pressing scenario. Premier League sides such as Aston Villa and Leicester City employ similar defensive principles, while defensive-minded teams like Burnley and Atletico Madrid have built reputations around disciplined 4-4-2 units. For Real Madrid, this shape ensures that wingers can sit deeper against dynamic fullbacks such as Trent Alexander-Arnold or Andy Robertson, while the central midfielder joining Benzema must coordinate precisely with their partner. Miscommunication or hesitation in this setup could leave the team vulnerable in transition, emphasizing the importance of discipline and tactical understanding in Zidane's defensive masterclass. Defensive solidity. Real Madrid have maintained remarkable defensive consistency this season, conceding only 24 goals in 30 La Liga matches. With Sergio Ramos and Rafael Varane providing experience and composure at the back, and Casemiro operating as one of the world's premier ball winners, Los Blancos have established a solid defensive foundation. Casemiro averages 2.7 tackles and 2.3 interceptions per game, ranking 4th and 2nd in the league respectively. Lucas Vázquez is also highly effective defensively, contributing 2.5 tackles per game, placing him 9th in La Liga. Even at 35 years old, Ramos remains difficult to beat, having been dribbled past only 5 times in the league this season. Defensive reliability extends beyond the starters. Federico Valverde leads Real Madrid in interceptions in UEFA Champions League matches, while Nacho Fernandez and Eder Militao have stepped in seamlessly, completing the second and third highest number of interceptions per game within the squad. These performances highlight the depth and adaptability of Zidane's defensive system. Concluding thoughts. After a challenging start, Real Madrid are now well positioned to compete for both the La Liga title and the UEFA Champions League. Zinedine Zidane has demonstrated tactical ingenuity in managing an aging midfield, notably by pushing Casemiro further forward to support attacks. He has also made astute adjustments in response to absences among his defensive stalwarts, while elevating the performances of players like Lucas Vázquez and Vinicius Jr. Karim Benzema, operating as a false nine, continues to be one of the deadliest scorers in Europe, providing a central focal point for Real Madrid's attack. Zidane's strategic management, blending experience with youth, possession control, and tactical flexibility, underscores why his team remains a formidable force. Even if the season ends without silverware, Zidane's ability to adapt, innovate, and extract peak performances from his squad solidifies this campaign as another testament to his mastery at the helm of Real Madrid. Zidane's tactical genius, Benzema's brilliance as a false nine, and the perfect blend of experience and youth show why Real Madrid remain one of the most formidable teams in football history. If you enjoyed this tactical masterclass, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to HalaDNA, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an in-depth Real Madrid analysis. Comment below. What do you think Zidane's biggest tactical strength is this season? And share this video with fellow Madridistas who live and breathe Los Blancos.